Hey everybody, I'm Jesse Lewis and I want to welcome you to how to run an effective silent auction at your next fundraiser. I'm Jesse Lewis from Jesse Lewis Hypnosis, and it doesn't have to be very hard. You can raise funds easily with a properly planned silent auction at your next event, and too many people really do make things harder than they actually are. You see, you can just follow the next few steps and you will be well on your way to an awesome and effective silent auction at your next fundraiser. No matter what type of fundraiser you're having, whether it's a school, a service club, even a church, you can make good money with a silent auction. So, what exactly is a silent auction? Well, silent auctions provide an opportunity to make money for a school, event, or charity without the need for many volunteers. And in a silent auction, items are displayed and participants write their bids on a sheet of paper instead of the traditional shouting out a bid at a regular auction. So it's silent. They just write their bids on a sheet of paper. A silent auction usually lasts around 2 hours, and participants can continue to bid and outbid each other until the auction is actually over. You have a time limit on the auction, and when that time limit's reached, the auction ends. At the end of the auction, you collect all the sheets of paper and announce the winners, who then pay you for their items. Plain and simple. Really, really easy thing to do. So, the first step in planning your silent auction is to actually request donations from your local businesses and volunteers from your organization to actually volunteer for your event. Some examples of donations are gift certificates, crafted items, jewelry, event tickets, hockey bags, sports equipment. I've even seen barbecues and canoes at silent auctions. You can include anything that you think your participants are going to be interested in buying. And, step two is simple too. First, you're going to create an auction sheet for each item donated, and you're going to include a description of the item, starting place, and bid increment. That's right, you might want to have a starting place or a minimum bid for the actual item. And you're going to want to let people know what it actually is. Step 3. You create flyers for the silent auction, include a short explanation of the silent auction, and a list of what you believe will be your most popular items and the date, time, and location of the auction. Step 4. You're going to advertise your silent auction. If this auction is for a school or a service club or a business place, put flyers everywhere, bulletin boards, and send them home with employees and students. And step 5 is you're going to display your items so that similar items are grouped together. For example, if you get similar items from the local businesses, you're going to place them on the same table. If you have a lot of silent auction items, make sure that you will have the table space for all of them. That's one of the most important things. You don't want stuff just sitting on the floor because you didn't have enough table space. Make sure you got enough table space. Make sure that each item gets its own unique placement and has a pen and a piece of paper for that item that you're going to have people bidding on. Also, make sure that on the piece of paper you recognize who donated the exact items. Make sure you recognize either the people or the businesses that actually donated the items. Plain and simple. It's a good way to appreciate those that have donated to your cause. So how do you get items, you're probably asking? Well, it's really easy to get silent auction items if you know what you're doing. You see, generally, a silent auction is an additional fundraiser on top of what you are already doing. For instance, an entertainer like me can sometimes have a silent auction as an adjacent fundraiser. Or if you're having a supper, you can have a silent auction added to the supper. You can also do the silent auction just by itself. But when you group things together and package them, you get more money raised in just a single event. So it's easier to do that way. The easiest way to get silent auction items is to write up a standard letter to all of the businesses or people who you think would donate good items. So figure out who are all the businesses in your area and just write up a good letter to each and every one of them and send it out. And what writing this letter does is it saves you a lot of time. Instead of calling like 200 businesses for silent auction items, you only have to send out one letter. It allows you to talk to those many businesses and people than you normally would be just by speaking to them. You're going to send out more than one request as well. So you're going to want to send out more than one, because when you only send out one request to each prospect, it limits the number of items you will actually get. You want to get as many items as you can and as high dollar amount items as you can. So make sure you mail more than one letter to each prospect. It's good to have as many prospects in your list as you can have. If you're in a huge city, you could probably have 200 different businesses that might want to donate to your silent auction, but you're never going to know until you actually contact them. If you're in a small community of, say, 500 people, you're still going to be able to have 20 or 30 silent auction items easily if you follow this formula. And it's easy to talk to people, but I want you to know that it is time consuming. So you want to really send out those letters so you know you don't miss anybody as well. And it works really well. More prospects, it's going to mean more items, and not everybody's going to donate. You see, some people are actually not going to have the budget to donate an item. Some businesses don't participate in silent auctions, but you never know. That's why you want to send those letters out no matter what. An easy way to get more donations is really simple. All you have to do is, if you're having entertainment for the supper or for the event, remember that you can offer free tickets for large donations. Generally, I find that if somebody offers a donation and it has a money value of like $200 or more, you can give them between 4 and 8 tickets. Remember, those people are also going to bid on your other silent auction items. So it's actually a moneymaker for you to give a few free tickets. And that's how to plan a silent auction. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Jesse Lewis. For all of your entertainment needs, I want you to know that no matter where you are in North America, we help people fundraise all over North America. We have somebody that's perfect for your event. You see, sometimes I can't get down to Texas. So I know people in Texas that can fundraise for you. I know people in Virginia that can fundraise for you. I know people in Las Vegas and in Nevada and in LA that can help you with your fundraiser. So you can just give us a call at 1-888-241-7165 to see if we can help you with your next event if you need entertainment for it. And we provide everything from magicians to hypnotists to comedians and even some bands. And for more information about my actual hypnosis show, give us a call at that exact same number, 1-888-241-7165, or email us at jesselewishypnosis@live.ca. We've got a bunch of other fundraising things you can do as well in these YouTube videos. So don't forget, if you have any questions, just go ahead, watch those videos, and give us a call if you really need some help or ideas for your fundraisers. Have a wonderful day. I'm Jesse Lewis from JesseLewisHypnosis.com.